The most brutal punishment in ancient history. Number 5, the death penalty. Throughout most of ancient history, the death penalty was the punishment for crimes like murder, rape, and theft. But it wasn't just a quick trip to the gallows. In ancient Rome, criminals could be put to death by crucifixion, where they would be nailed to a cross and left to die a very slow and painful death, or they could be thrown into the Tiber River with a millstone around their neck, ensuring that they would drown. Number 4, banishment. Being kicked out of your city-state was a brutal punishment in ancient times, especially if you were a male. As a male, you had to live your life as a beggar or a mercenary, always looking over your shoulder, wondering when you might get killed. 3, slavery. In ancient Rome, criminals could be sentenced to slavery for their entire lives. They would be stripped of their rights and freedoms and sold to the highest bidder. As a slave, you would have no legal protection and could be beaten or tortured at the whim of your master. 2, imprisonment. If you were unlucky enough to be imprisoned in ancient Rome, you might not make it out alive. The conditions in the prisons were so bad that many prisoners died from starvation or disease, and those who did survive often bore the scars of their imprisonment for the rest of their lives. Number 1, public humiliation. In ancient Rome, criminals would be paraded through the streets while being mocked by fellow citizens. They would be forced to wear a crown of thorns or a badge that identified them as a criminal. And in some cases, they would be chained to chariots like horses and whipped as they pulled their masters around.